Hi there, this is Neil. I'm just doing a quick video blog. I found something quite interesting today. It's a webinar of Zed Shah, and I'll see whether I can link the webinar on this video. But I have to warn you, it won't stay up for very long, simply because he is taking it off pretty soon. So if you're seeing this video within the next couple of days from me filming it now, then you'll be able to see it, and if not, I'm really sorry. But I'll also repeat some of the content. What he said in there was, if you're using LinkedIn, then you should really be using it probably a bit more. Join the groups, or at least have a look at the groups that are related to your topic, and join in the discussion, and that way then you can find out a bit of information. You can do like research about it, but also you can start to engage in the sorts of people who are eventually going to buy your product or buy your service or whatever it is. Now, a little bit of information from me is, if you have a product or service, regardless, you have to make a product out of it. If it's a service, productize it. I'm sorry this is bouncing around a bit. If you feel seasick, sorry about that. But yeah, if you've got a service, make it into a product, almost to the point where you have to actually make an image to say this is what you're going to get, this is the box that you're going to get, even if it's not a box, and physically kind of create this image of a box, because people like boxes. I don't know why. If you've got a service, just put it into a box and say this is exactly what you're going to get. You're not going to get me for 4 hours or whatever, which will give you maybe some of this, maybe some of that. You have to tell them exactly what it is that they're buying, otherwise they won't want to buy. Also, my wife found something really useful. Don't tell her that I think it's useful. Shh. No, I'm quite happy. No, she showed me something really useful about selling software. Now, obviously, with Manteia, visit manteia.com. With Manteia, that's my email persuasion software. She was quite interested on how to actually sell more of the software, and so she came across this ebook, and I can't quite remember where it was. I'll see, it's on her BlackBerry, I think. But yeah, it was really interesting, because it was all about how to actually sell software products. So I don't know whether any of you guys are selling software, but it was all about how to sell more of it. And there are, what it said in this article, and I don't really fully agree with it, but what it said was about how to solve a problem. Now, I kind of agree with that side of things, but I don't think that's the only way that you can sell software. There are two main things that people react to when they're buying something, and that is either pleasure or pain. Now, if you're solving a problem, you're kind of playing to both, which that's kind of what I agree with. Simply because you've got to put them into pain in order to get them out of it and give them pleasure. So solving the problem is kind of both in a funny kind of way. So I hope that kind of makes sense. So work out what the problem is, work out who your particular niches are, and that's what I'm going to be doing over the next couple of weeks, is working out what sorts of niches I can go for. Now, the Manteia product can be used for things like dating. It's basically a product that allows you to gain rapport via email. And I know that this blog doesn't have a huge amount of direction. It's just me sort of rambling quite late at night, actually. What's the time? Yeah, 10:30. So what I just thought I'd do is just give you a few updates on this. Hopefully you found that useful. Tune in again tomorrow, where I will have a bit more direction. I'm going to be talking about webinars probably tomorrow. There are a couple of blog posts on manteia.com all about webinars already, how to make a good webinar. And so for now, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you found that interesting, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Cheers.